90-Day Diaries viewers think drugs are to blame for Ben and Mahogany's financial problems. Ben Rathbun and Mahogany Roca are struggling to make ends meet, and 90-Day Diaries viewers think they may know why. Ben and Mahogany dropped off the radar after their appearance in Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. But the unlikely couple is back on reality television this season on 90 Day Diaries, self-filming their current storyline. As we learned already this season, Ben and Mahogany are facing some financial hardships and relationship struggles. Things are so tight, apparently, that Ben has resorted to selling his blood to pay the bills, as we watched in episode 5. Mahogany and I got engaged, but we're just going through a really difficult transition, Ben explained to 90 Day Diaries viewers as he filmed himself from his car in the parking lot of the blood bank. Critics think Ben and Mahogany are on drugs after learning that Ben and Mahogany were struggling to pay the bills. 90 Day Diaries viewers contemplated what might have gotten them into financial distress. In a Reddit thread titled, "Ben is walking straight into a marriage scam and he can't see it," 90 Day Diaries fans recapped this week's episode. The 90 Day Diaries viewers also discussed what could be causing Ben and Mahogany's money woes and suspected the possibility that drugs might be the culprit. "They have to be on drugs," deduced one Redditor. "They both look awful and unhealthy." Another 90 Day Diaries fan felt that Ben and Mahogany's scene on Monday night was giving drug addict. "Those are the people who generally donate plasma," they added. Redditor sufficient_pay_1038 declared, "They're both addicts barely holding it together." Yet another commenter called Ben and Mahogany, two scammers on Bammer, and a couple of junkies, who are looking for their next fix together. Ben and Mahogany announced they were married this week on 90 Day Diaries. Another shocking revelation we learned this week was that Ben and Mahogany are officially husband and wife. But, because Ben is struggling to earn a living, he hasn't been able to file for Mahogany's K-1 visa just yet, so she's still living in Peru while he's in the US. As Monsters and critics previously reported, Ben and Mahogany hinted they had gotten hitched last year. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Mahogany uploaded a photo of Ben in bed, wearing what appeared to be a gold wedding band on his left ring finger. Mahogany didn't provide any context for the pic, only captioning it, "I had company last week. Did you guess?" 90 Day Fiancé's Josh Weinstein gives major update on son's surgery after car accident. 90 Day Fiancé star Josh Weinstein's son Jet was involved in a tragic car accident and lost response in his right leg. Now there's a big update. 90 Day. The single life star Josh Weinstein revealed how his son is doing after his tragic car accident. Josh is the CEO of a modeling agency called Preview Models and stars in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise alongside Natalie Morditseva. Natalie started dating Josh after moving to Florida. Her still being married to Mike Youngquist was something that Josh wasn't in favor of. The couple was together upon their debut in The Single Life Season 4, in which Natalie moved to California to be closer to Josh. While their storyline has gone through its ups and downs, Josh suffered a major setback in real life. Josh revealed that his son Jet had been in a vehicular accident and lost his right leg, and now has new update amid the major surgery he underwent.
Josh said thank you to fans sending prayers during this tough time. Josh said, "Things are looking up," as Jet went into surgery on day 3. "He's going into surgery now, but it's been a good day. Things are looking up for Jet," Josh said before continuing, "Thank you guys, all you guys for your support. It's much appreciated." Josh also reposted an update from his ex-wife Candace Mishler after Jeff got out of surgery for his left leg.
Josh Weinstein's son is feisty and arguing with him. Candace mentioned that the muscle, tissue, veins, and nerves were healing and progressively getting stronger. Candace noted that a temporary plate connecting the femur and two wound vacs was giving time for Jet's left leg to drain and heal. His vitals had been consistent, and Jet was no longer sedated as he was waking up and asking his parents a lot of questions. Jet asked for a pen and paper to write down his questions. He wanted to know why he had a breathing tube. "He's feisty and sweet, just like he's always been," Jet's mom wrote in her Instagram story. Candace wrote that Jet was going to rest until early next week until another surgery on both his legs could be scheduled. His tube was going to be removed on Friday. Jet would be allowed visitors once he became comfortable speaking. Meanwhile, Jet's father Josh smiled as he said that his son was alert and arguing with him. "I'm happy about it," Josh told his Instagram followers in the video. Josh was glad that Jet was arguing with him. The teenager got injured in a car accident and had to be airlifted out. Josh shared a fundraiser to raise $50,000 to help ease Jet's medical expenses. The fundraiser has helped raise over $31,000 so far for Jet and his family. Several cast members from 90 Day, The Single Life and other spin-offs are reaching out to Josh along with fans to send their prayers for Jet. Josh is very close to his family, especially his kids. He always prioritizes them over Natalie, even though she doesn't like that. Josh is maintaining a positive outlook as he waits for his son to recover and come back home. It's not known whether Natalie and Josh are still together or how Jet's accident will affect Josh's relationship with her as he deals with the heartbreaking situation. 90 Day Fiancé. Jasmine Pineda's acting like a martyr. Is her breakup with Gino really his fault? 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda is solely responsible for all her issues with Gino Palazzolo. She is too wild to handle any relationship. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day Fiancé has a villainous personality, possibly leading her to an unhappy single life. The former Panama City resident faced various challenges in her young adulthood. However, things improved when she fell in love with an American man, Gino Palazzolo, who traveled from Michigan to pursue her. In 2021, Jasmine first debuted on TLC and became popular for her controversial demeanor. She acted jealous of Gino's past, mistreated him, and made a big deal about her sex life. Ultimately, the Panamanian reality star continued dating him but made Gino bow down to her and agree to her outrageous demands. In the following years, Jasmine used Gino for personal and financial benefits. She demanded he give her another ring, pushed him to pay for her apartment, and made a mockery out of his sexual issues.
In one of the previous seasons, Gino denied Jasmine her wish, leading her to hurt him back. She lied about having sex with her ex-boyfriend, which almost made the American man break up with her. In 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, the couple returned to the screen and showcased their pre-wedding journey. The couple had various arguments about their future, ceremony, and kids, but they stayed on the same page.
Jasmine Pineda sparks breakup rumors with Gino Palazzolo. Jasmine and Gino are somewhat compatible despite their massive age gap. However, the latest rumors hint that the two may have broken up behind the scenes. Recently, Jasmine posted a few birthday wishes for her beau, congratulating him on turning 54. She shared some kind words with him, implying she wasn't with him anymore. In one of her stories, the mom of two told Gino, "The guy of infinite hats." She posted another story where she hoped he was surrounded by people he loved the most. If Jasmine had been with Gino, she wouldn't have posted such cold wishes. Instead, she would have shared something more romantic. Gino Palazzolo is practical and rational. If Jasmine and Gino have broken up, it's hard to blame the latter. Over the months, the 54-year-old man has shown maturity in his actions and has kept his promises to Jasmine.
He paid her expenses and successfully welcomed her to the United States. He has done everything from planning the dream wedding to taking Jasmine to Miami. Gino's past gifts, such as his electric toothbrush and apartment money, have always been more than just decorative items. He tried to invest in making his lover's life better. Gino is practical and rational. He's unlikely the reason for his rumored breakup with Jasmine.
Jasmine Pineda is a red flag. Most viewers know Jasmine and understand that she's a walking red flag. Everything from past failures to ongoing actions proves she's not an ideal wife for Gino, as he wants a family woman. Over the last 3 years, Jasmine has constantly done things to make life hard for herself and Gino. She has lied about things, got an apartment next to her ex-boyfriend, screamed about meaningless issues, argued about things like cooking, and made a joke about sexual problems. A man like Gino wants someone who's down to earth and enjoys being part of his family. However, Jasmine is too self-centered, which may be why Gino has dropped her. Gino Palazzolo apologizes for his mistakes, but Jasmine deflects. Gino and Jasmine have very different natures. Gino understands and apologizes for his mistakes. In his debut season, he regretted sending Jasmine's nude pictures to his ex to make her jealous. He realized that he had made a big mistake and apologized for his actions. He didn't repeat his error and stayed away from drama after that. In comparison, Jasmine continually made new mistakes and never learned from them. She tried to deflect responsibility and accountability whenever she could. The only time Jasmine broke down and apologized was when Gino dumped her. She begged her beau to take her back because she probably feared losing her ticket to America. Jasmine Pineda is manipulative and impulsive. Jasmine's two main flaws have always pushed her to sabotage her relationship with Gino. The first one is her manipulative nature, which has been evident since 2021.
Jasmine likes to be in control of every situation. She manipulates others into thinking she's the victim, trying to make others lose sight of everything wrong that she has done. In her debut season, Jasmine duped Gino into proposing to her by making him feel guilty for sending spicy photos of her. In the next season, she cried out loud to make Gino feel sorry and reconcile with her. However, manipulation is not a permanent solution. It's self-sabotaging.
Apart from manipulation tactics, Jasmine also suffers from impulsive behavior, which causes her to break down. She turns small moments into big arguments without caring how the other person may have felt. In a previous season, Jasmine had a big argument with Gino when he didn't want to cook with her without proper equipment. Gino had all the right not to cook if he wasn't comfortable. However, Jasmine turned the whole thing into a fight, eventually becoming an internet meme. She also had a crazy battle with Gino when she found lip gloss in his car. She pretended to break up with him, telling him she wanted to return to Panama. Jasmine Pineda loves to damage Gino Palazzolo's self-esteem. Jasmine likes to have the upper hand over Gino by damaging his self-esteem.
In previous seasons, she has talked a lot about Gino's performance in bed and his other intimate habits. She had no right to expose him like that but still did it to make herself look like the stable one in the relationship. Jasmine also brought up making a sex tape with her former boyfriend just to hurt Gino's self-esteem. Gino has slowly discovered that she doesn't feel shame when playing tricks. He may have dumped Jasmine after having enough of her mistreatment.
Jasmine Pineda asks for forgiveness only to reel Gino Palazzolo back in. Jasmine is extremely self-centered, and Gino has experienced it firsthand. Unfortunately, the Michigan native has insecurities that have pushed him to forgive her numerous times. In 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, Gino almost broke up with Jasmine when she begged him to take her back. He felt sorry for her because he loved her, and she took advantage of that. However, Gino has had his fair share of experiences with women. He did forgive her before, but he probably won't always do that. If the 90 Day Fiancé couple's breakup rumors are true, it's probable that Gino initiated the split again and didn't let Jasmine reel him back in.